Why does this bride look so distressed? Could it be typical wedding day jitters? Not this time. She's suffering from an allergic reaction to her bouquet.
I was the scariest looking person at my wedding.
The culprit was this flower called Snow on the Mountain. What Christine Miller didn't know is that it can be as poisonous as poison ivy. The night before the wedding, she and her bridal party stayed up to finish the floral arrangements. They had picked the flowers on her property in Nebraska.
I washed my face the next morning, and that's when it started.
With her ceremony approaching, Christine's face broke out in a nasty red and bumpy rash. Her eyes swelled shut.
I was in so much pain, nobody knew what to do.
Christine didn't want to miss her own wedding, so she put on her gown and went on with the ceremony. She walked down the aisle to her soon-to-be husband, John, in absolute agony.
She was struggling to keep her eyes open, and they were constantly watering, and she just looked miserable.
You may kiss your bride.
She put on a brave face for the guests, but after exchanging vows, Christine and John weren't headed to the reception. They were heading to the hospital.
I thought I was dying at that point.
That nurse is administering a shot in her rear end. It sure helped a lot. They were determined to go back to their wedding.
I had a rash still on my neck and stuff, so I wanted to get my dress off because I wanted to be able to be comfortable at least. And so he ran into Target and got me a shirt that said bride on it, and then pajama pants, and that's what I wore into our reception.
You can see her in her PJs for their first dance and when they cut their cake. 1 week later, they got a second chance to take the wedding photos, thanks to their generous wedding photographer. This time, the bouquet was hypoallergenic, and so was the flower in her hairpiece. And look at this moment, bride and groom running in a field of dreams, not a flower in sight.